Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly love reading for June. I can't even say it right. Weekly love reading for June 18th to the 24th of 2018. So we're going to look into what's going on with you for the recent past. All right, the recent past events that you may have gone through. So last week or the weekend. All right, Sagittarius and love. Whoa. So plans. Maybe a lot of you would desire to start over, making a decision, a choice energetically to meet someone halfway. Usually this is like the world is in your hand. What do you want to do? What do you like to achieve? Do you want to travel to go see a certain person? What are your plans? So I feel like you're thinking about something, you're implementing it, and you're trying to move forward with somebody. So maybe starting over, starting fresh. It just depends there. Now, it could be with career. Some of your focus is there. Now, the current energy, well, what you might be experiencing this week emotionally for you, Sagittarius, for June 18th to the 24th, Sagittarius. So the King of Swords, see, being independent, being honest about how you feel with what you want, with what you don't want any longer. And making sure that you find your boundaries so that you can do you, so that you can occupy yourself and kind of be free of someone else's grip in some way. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but I feel like this is still prolonged energy from last week where you're focusing more on what you actually want right now. So your space, all right? Maybe looking for advice, from friends, or even financial advice, or just figuring out what to do in your marriage counseling or relationship counseling. So let's see, the personal energy coming towards you for Sagittarius. Yeah, they may want to communicate their needs as well. So I feel like they are letting you know the truth. You're being honest, they're being honest. It's like the cards are on the table, so it's like what you want to do. The choice that you make is is in your hands. So I feel like whatever they might be saying this week, whether you two part ways or move forward or whatever you might do, we shall see. We're going to look into that, but I feel like that person wants to let you know how they feel or the lack thereof emotionally for some of you out there. So let's see. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords for that person. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they want to have fun with you. Maybe some of you, this could be energy where you just want to be friends, all right, and maybe see if the connection can still be strong. But this is very positive when it comes to working out with you and your partner, getting things on a more positive note. If it's been kind of stale, so you do have a major arcana there, and then you have an ace. So I feel like they maybe wanted to communicate good things to you in some way. All right. Now, what is your response to that gesture? What is your response, Sagittarius? You may have some money issues or money worries, I feel, for some of you out there. So you might feel like you want to back up a little bit. You want to let that person know that you're not really feeling confident when it comes to your money or finances right now. So you might need some space. That might be the issue. Some of you might spend a whole lot because you got your freedom. You want to do you want to have fun, or just do your own thing in some way. So I feel like you could be kind of spending in different areas, so be careful with that. So let's see your advice for the week for Sagittarius. Your advice. Yeah, you need to be strong and you need to be more confident right now. Maybe sometimes the way that you react to your partner or overreact, sometimes it could come from a place of insecurity, of doubt. When we turn someone down or we reject them, we make them feel bad. It's because we may be feeling that way subconsciously and kind of trying to hide that fact from ourselves. So some of you, if you need your space so that you can work on your own stability emotionally yourself, I feel like that's part of what needs to happen, because you everything that you want to happen may not be moving in the momentum that you would want to. So you being a fire sign, you want things to be at a steady pace, not to be slowed down. And you don't even want someone to rush you, even though you might want to rush in. You don't want to be controlled in some way. So I feel like if someone is having a stance of kind of putting a halt to, your aggression in some way. You may be having some doubts about that particular person. Maybe you want a little bit of control in a relationship in some way. But the Page of Wands in reverse could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe showing up. Two people that you could be dealing with. But dealing with children, having fun with children, sometimes having to take children to the doctors, get them checked up, give them some attention. Or you might be dealing with your own emotional issues where you might want attention that's not coming away from your partner, so that could be some doubt flipped around as well. So work on your confidence, try to be a bit more playful, a bit more passionate, and not so serious and tense, because you seem to be emotionally kind of just turned off this week so far. All right, and then the outcome for the week for Sagittarius, the outcome. Whoa, okay. So we do have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is your energy, and I feel like this is career. Other people, socializing, being cordial, kind of being independent as well, and I feel like that's a good thing to see. All right, and let's clarify the King of Swords for your energy. Clarify the King of Swords, Sagittarius. You get stressed, even you wanting your space. Sometimes somebody could really bother you, or they could just be a pest. That's how you might feel at times. They could be annoying constantly, if it's messaging or trying to talk to you or trying to get you to do certain things, or if you feel like you can't get through to somebody, that may stress you out as well. But I feel here, by you sticking to what you feel and what you actually want to do, and not allowing that to hold you back from that stance. So taking a risk by cutting something off or someone off if you feel like you need space. All right, and staying true to it. Messages for Sagittarius for June 18th to 24th. We have codependency, and it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right, so I feel many of you out there might be in a relationship that is too heavy on one side or the other. It could be anything, emotionally, financially, drug abuse, anything like that that you might need to address or take care of, and maybe needing counseling or healing in that way. All right, let me see messages for Sagittarius. And it's like one person might want to take care of the children all of the time, and it's usually the wife. It doesn't always have to be that way, but it's that could be part of the issue. Someone doing a whole bunch of work in labor, and someone getting hurt in some way, or in the marriage or relationship, and it's not healthy. So let's see one more card for Sagittarius. Then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So naturally you are optimistic. For a lot of Sagittarians out there, not all of you, not everybody is going to be like that, but I feel, to give into this energy of what your partner or love interest is trying to do. They're bringing the sun towards you, so I feel like maybe give off some of that as well. Some. Alright, so that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for your energy. Alright, have a good one.